I'm at 1:23 left before the start of the second half. Welcome back to the second half of the Holiday Palm Beaches Basketball Classic, the inaugural classic here at WT Dwyer, Palm Beach. Score at halftime 31-16 in favor of the American Heritage Stallions, as they are pretty well handling to this point Myers Park out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm Rick McGuire along with Bob Koch. And Bob, you mentioned earlier what you felt as though needed to be done here in the second half to try to close this gap. It's going to be tough with Heritage.
I think a couple things stick out at when looking at the halftime stats. American Heritage has scored double figures both quarters, 15 and 16. They have 3 players scoring 6, 7, and 9. On the other side, Myers Park has 1 with 6 and a couple with 2. That's not going to make it.
Here we go in the third quarter. First possession will go to American Heritage. A nice steal by Myers Park. Down the left side off the glass, and good by Kiana Funderburk, the 5'10 senior. Osceola will bring it up now from your left to your right. Heritage works the ball around. They're trying to get it to Smith on the left side. They got it to her. She goes left side, short, no good. Rebound comes back to the Mustangs. Myers Park from right to left on the far side. The offense's right side here, as we'll start it at the top of the key. Funderburk has it, gets it off to the left side. Mimi Schrimsher back to Funderburk. Funderburk looks inside, no help. Claire Parker comes out. They'll move it down inside. They try to get it down to Owens. It got stolen by Osceola. She'll kick it out to the right side. Natalie Weblow goes down. She'll pass it over to Funius. Shots up and good.
We talked about at halftime, you can't make turnovers. We just made a turnover, easy opportunity to score down the other end. You can't give her that kind of opportunity in that close. 3-point possibility.
And it is, as it goes to 34-18 with 6:52 to go in the third quarter. Glad you could join us, ladies and gentlemen. Out to the left side, now a cross-court pass back to the right for Myers. They'll get it inside to Proctor. Proctor turns around, tries to get it inside. And head coach Barbara Nelson almost had a stroke on that one as the ball went out of bounds. She may be lurking on a little bit of high blood pressure to a point where she calls timeout.
One of the concerns that was told to me last night and watching in the game is 33 has to be able to catch the ball, catch it consistently. And there's a couple passes just a couple minutes ago that were directed, and her, part of it was the guard's fault, part of it's hers. She's got to catch that ball. Even if we can't score with it, you got to sustain the possession of it. And certainly down the other end, we have to make Myers Park has to make the defensive transition. They're not doing it.
Officials for tonight's game will be Hector Roman, Matthew Morin, and Brian Jones out of 3 gentlemen in the striped shirts tonight. Handling all the action, doing a real nice job. I got to tell you, I've seen this in years past. I've seen Hector Roman do quite a bit of college games, so I know he's a very accomplished official.
When you don't notice the officials, you know you've got a well-done game. And I didn't even think about it until you mentioned it. You're thinking about the game, not the officials.
With the ball right now, Heritage will be working that right side in the hands of Aviance Lindo. Lindo was slightly injured in the first quarter. We were very fortunate that it wasn't much more serious. Off the glass, no good, missed by Smith. Rebound comes down to Myers Park. Trying to get to the right side, little contact, no blood, no foul. Back out top, into the hands of McKenna Hare. Down inside to the right block, off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for, up and good by Carolyn Owens, the 6-foot senior for the Mustangs. 34-20, 5:48 to go in the third. Almost stolen back by the Mustangs, but Osceola shoots it up. Shots too far, no good. Rebound comes down to Funes. Funes at the right block gets it back out to the top of the key, and Aviance Lindo down the left side off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to the Mustangs. They'll push it up the floor. Down the right side goes McKenna Hare, and she'll get the ball knocked out of bounds.
Well, transition was almost there. You got to pull it back out and reset it. You didn't have the numbers. 2-on-2 is not great numbers.
It's an out of bounds. It'll go to the Mustangs. They'll get it out to the right side, and Funderburk down into the right corner, over to Dorton. They'll get it back outside. Funderburk will try to get it down the right side. He'll get knocked out of bounds, and it will stay in possession of the Myers Park Mustangs.
You would have to think, again, we're going to try and cut this lead in half before the fourth quarter. That's your goal. Play solid defense, be very careful with the ball on the offensive end, and close the gap before this quarter's over.
Funderburk bounce pass down inside to the right block, off the glass, and good by Carolyn Owens, the 6-foot senior. Now it's down to 12, and we're going to have a whistle. There's a push, and that will go, no. That will, wow, that foul will go against the Mustang. Team fouls as they stand right now. No team fouls for American Heritage. 2 team fouls right now for Myers Park. There's a whistle. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be, no, they're going to call a foul. That foul will go against Kiana Funderburk, I believe. And that will be her second. That should be the team first. No, it'll be the team third. We're going that way, yes. Down the left side off the glass, and good by Smith.
They're going to continue to attack 33 as long as she doesn't get in front and stop that. That's 3 times we've seen that in this game. Standing up does not cut it. You've got to cut that lane off and get there and take the charge.
Myers gets a whistle. That'll be McKenna Hare, the 5'11 senior, will be called with the traveling. Coming out is going to be Claire Parker. In is Molly Zuyas. That's going to be a travel. That's going to be charged against American Heritage and Funes. Ball goes back over to the Mustangs. 36-22, 4:13 to go here in the third. Back over to the left side in the hands of Dort. Diagonal pass outside to McKenna Hare. Back down inside, shots up and good from the left side. Bailey Dorton, the 5'9 senior, hits it. Foul before the shot. That one will go against Molly Zuyas, who just came in the game. That'll be the 4th team foul for the Mustangs.
Right, but 2 of those 4 fouls were non-shooting, almost backcourt fouls. That's not acceptable.
Mugged under the right side, no foul call, shots no good, and it's answered quickly by Bailey Dorton, the 5'9 senior for the Mustangs with 3:34 to go. It's 36-26. It's down to a 10-point game, and timeout will be called by American Heritage and head coach Greg Farias.
Myers Park, if they can run the ball right now, did you notice 11 was dragging up the court on the last couple plays? Make it a 5-on-4, push the ball up court, take advantage of it. And we said they have to get the ball inside to be successful. The perimeter game doesn't work because if it doesn't go in, it's one and done. They're getting the ball inside. They're scoring some easy buckets. I said it's down to a 10-point game, 3:30. as a coach, you want it down to 5 or 6 or better, and now you know you're within sight. The next 3:31 are critical for Myers Park. Conversely, American Heritage has to continue to score and balloon it and get the momentum into the fourth quarter.
Those words of wisdom coming from Bob Koch here from the beautiful Keystone State of Pennsylvania, sitting down with me this afternoon as we enjoy this afternoon's ball game. 36-26. Heritage with the ball, though, on the top of the key. Working it around is Webelo. Bounce pass down inside to the left side. Osceola throws it up, and it's good.
Wow.
Those are the shots that just break your back. Funderburk brings it back across, gets it over to Hare. They'll kick it back out to Zuyas. Bounce pass to Funderburk. Funderburk left side from the left elbow. Shots up, no good, but there will be a foul. That foul will go against Taylor Smith. It'll be shooting with 3:01 to go.
Well,
that will be the first foul in the second half for American Heritage.
And yet they have scored on the inside, which is the plus part of it. But Kiana, who has been almost perfect on the foul line in last night's game up to this point, she needs to get to the foul line and make those shots.
That second one's good. She's 1 for 2. 38-27, 3 minutes to go in the third. Working the left side is going to be Webelo. Now we have a whistle. Looks like it's going to go against McKenna Hare for the Mustangs. That'll be their 15th foul.
Rick, I'm not sure what's going on with this. That's 3 of those 5 that are in a non-shooting situation. You can't be successful continually fouling without somebody going to the basket.
Left side, Webelo runs the offense, gets it over to Smith. Back out to Webelo. Down inside of Funes. Kick it back out. And there's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Osceola for American Heritage. That'll be the second team foul, and Myers will get the ball back. Here comes Funderburk across the line with 2:30 to go. They'll work that right side. Oh boy, that got a little bit hefty as Caroline Owens just knocked Funes to the ground.
To American Heritage's credit, they've played 3 different types of defenses. They went to a 1-3-1, and Myers Park couldn't make the adjustment on it. That's where your guards have to communicate what your set is, what you're looking at, and how you're going to respond to it.
Shots up ain't good by Funes. 2:04 to go. 40-27 the score right now. It's back to 13. Bounce pass to the outside. Boy, that was dangerous. Funderburk in the corner. Ball gets knocked out of bounds into the hands of Coach Barbara Nelson. Ball's in, over to Funderburk. Back over to Dorton. Funderburk for 3.
That will get them out of the zone very quickly if she's able to do that.
I agree with you on that one with 1:38 to go. Let's see what Heritage can do here to see if they can keep it at 10. No, there's a steal. Funderburk's got it. It's against Osceola. One-on-one off the left side. No good. Rebound up and good. Bailey Dorton brings it within 10 with 1:21 to go in the third. Osceola down the left side. There's all kind of contact.
Offensive.
They're going to call an offensive charge against Carolyn Owens. On behalf of Carolyn Owens, and the ball will go back to the Mustangs.
Here we are, Rick. We're at an 8-point game with 1:13. Momentum's changing. The bench of Myers Park is very active right now.
Coming in is Erin Owens for Myers.
On that last miss shot by Kiana, the follow-up. Players are taught to assume that it's a miss, so you're in a position to follow. She did that.
Dorton actually beat her to the basket. Going down the left side, cross key pass off the glass and good. Another one down by Carolyn Owens. She's firing up now. It's 40-34. Timeout called by the American Heritage Stallions.
No, foul shot. Called a foul.
They're going to call that foul?
Called a foul. Number 7.
Osceola steps to the line. Number 11. Off the side of the rim, no good. Back to Smith. Smith's got it on the left side. She flips it back out to the left wing, to the top of the key. Down the right side, off the glass, no good. The shot was missed by Funes. Rebound comes back to the Mustangs. 36 seconds to go. It's a 6-point game. With the ball on the left side is Aaron Owens. Owens goes down to the left, picks up the dribble, gets it back out to Funderburk. Funderburk cross-court pass. Being held up right now. They're going to try and work that right side, and they'll bring it back out. Aaron Owens decides against it. To Funderburk on the left side. She gets it into the corner to Owens. Owens trap, gets it back outside. 12 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter. They'll lob it down inside, and the ball is intercepted by American Heritage. Down on the breakaway off the glass, and good. Shot was good by Aviance Lindo, and we have come to the end of the third quarter of play with the score. American Heritage 42. Myers Park out of Charlotte, North Carolina 34. Bob?
2 things stick out in that last couple seconds of play. The opportunity to score on the one end, we didn't. As a coach, you're looking to play the last shot, period. You got to be happy with where you are, and you just cut the lead. You went from a turnover, missed shot, to an easy score down the other end. Momentum change.
All right, there's your whistle, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready now for the fourth quarter. Boy, I got to tell you, Bob, I was not expecting the third quarter to go the way it did. I really didn't think that Myers Park was going to cut it to the extent that they have.
It could have been 6 or 4.
It should have been 4.
Could have been 6 or 4. Possession, turnover, possession. Very important. A turnover, possession, easy score down the other end. Could have been 4. You score down this end, take away that 2. It's a 4-point game.
The other thing that I noticed now in the third quarter, Myers Park got 7 team fouls in just the third quarter alone, and that was completely opposite of what we had going on in the first half. Myers with the ball right now, bounce pass down inside on the right block. There's going to be a foul called underneath.
All right.
Foul call, that'll go against American Heritage. There we go. Shots up short, no good. Rebound fought for, and there's going to be a foul called. I think that's going to go against Funderburk for Myers. There's the boss. There's the boss. He's a funny guy. Tom Colucci's a funny guy. He's got the beautiful little baby there. He gets his picture up there. He's waving to himself on the monitor. Come on, man.
He's been around this game forever.
I thought he was roommates with Naismith.
He predates Naismith.
7:44 to go. First shot's off the back of the rim, no good. Bringing it up is Funderburk. Let's see what they do with this possession. Nice pass down to the right block. Shots up, partially blocked by American Heritage. Bringing it across now is going to be Taylor Smith. She gets it over to Aviance Lindo, and we're going to have a dead ball, and we're going to have substitution.
2 things on the post play. You have to be catching the ball and set up above the box so you can go inside or outside. Number 2, Players are not squaring up. They're shooting sidearm, one shoulder to the basket. You need to square to give yourself an opportunity to score.
Shot missed by Heritage. Another chance now for the Mustangs of Myers Park to cut this lead down. Trapped, gets the ball inside. Nice down the right side, shots up and good! Bailey Dorton, a 5'9" senior, hits that. Fort Myers, right? I did it again. That's the second time. Well, 1.5. What can I tell you? Myers Park is going to play some tough defense right now. 6-point difference. He'll back it out. Aviance Lindo gets the ball to the right side. 6:21 to go. Working the left side now. Smith tries to get it, but there's going to be a whistle. The ball will go back over to Myers Park. The Mustangs will handle it. Right now, scores remaining 42-36. It's a 6-point game.
Back into a 1-2-2.
There you go. Bringing it back out to the top of the key. They have to make that adjustment now. McKenna Hare sees it. Almost lost. It is lost. On the steal now is Aviance Lindo. She's got it. 5'6" senior. Passes it out to Smith on the left side. Smith can't handle it. Coming back in is going to be Funderburk along with Carolyn Owens.
That's a very fortunate break for Myers Park because it gives you an opportunity to get 25, 33 back in the game, and you don't give up any points. But now you're playing the clock and the score.
Myers Park with the ball off to your left. On the inside, it's tapped away once again. 5:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. Glad you could join us. Inaugural edition